Hey friend, welcome back to the Gentle Reset, your no judgment zone for creating a home that actually works for you. I'm Allison, ADHD home and systems coach, former occupational therapist, and mom of two, and I'm so glad you're here. If you've ever struggled to keep up with home tasks or felt like you're constantly falling behind, this episode is for you. We're talking about what it actually looks like to stay on top of things without burning out. Let's take one simple step together today. Here's your weekly 3, a mind hack, home hack, and a personal highlight to help your home feel lighter, more functional, and easier to maintain. Today we're talking about how to keep up with home tasks without getting stuck in the all or nothing cycle. You'll hear why trying to do it all keeps so many ADHD women overwhelmed and how to shift into a more sustainable rhythm. I'll also walk you through how to pick the one task that makes the biggest impact so you can feel a real difference without spending hours cleaning. And finally, I'll share a client story about how one small mindset shift helped her break through task paralysis and take action. Let's jump in. So let's start with a quick mind hack. If you've ever looked around your house and thought, I feel like I'm constantly falling behind at home, you're not alone. That thought pops up for so many ADHD women I work with, and I've been there too. Maybe you finally clear one surface, then 5 new messes show up. I do one thing and 5 more pop up, so what's even the point of cleaning? That kind of spiral can make you feel like you're treading water and never getting anywhere. And then the shame kicks in. I must be missing something. Why is this so hard for me? As a mom, I've heard time and time again how many women feel like they're failing in their home. They carry expectations, whether self-inflicted, learned as a child, or coming from a partner or family member. But here's the truth. You're not doing anything wrong. Your home doesn't need to be spotless to be functional or calm or to make you a good mom. That picture-perfect, no-mess home, it's a myth, especially with kids, ADHD, and real life in the mix. The truth is, there will always be more dishes, more laundry, more messes. That's just part of life. And chasing done all the time, that leads straight to burnout. Let go of the guilt that all tasks have to be done right now, or my home has to be spotless. The goal isn't to keep up with everything or make your home look perfect. It's to create a rhythm that actually works for your brain and your season of life. You're not behind, you're not failing, you just need a different, more realistic approach, and that's what we're diving into today. Now let's talk about what it actually looks like to keep up with home tasks without burning out. I'm going to share how to pick the home task that makes the biggest impact and feels easiest on your energy and mind. I used to think that if I just tried harder, I'd finally stay on top of everything, but that belief kept me stuck in an all or nothing cycle. Either I was doing everything or I was avoiding it all because it felt like too much. What changed everything for me and what I now teach my clients is this: not all home tasks are created equal, and deep cleaning isn't necessary. One small win can shift your whole. Some tasks give you a huge sense of mental relief once they're done. For me, that's having the kitchen counters cleared at night. Other tasks take a ton of effort but barely move the needle. So instead of starting with the biggest mess, try asking, what task would make the biggest difference for my brain today? I like to use a simple chart with my clients where they list out common home tasks and rate each one by mental impact versus physical effort. Mental impact is asking yourself, how much better will I feel if this is done? How much mental stress is it causing me when it's not done? And physical effort is asking yourself, how much energy will it actually take me to do this? Once you see it laid out, it's easier to choose what's actually realistic and helpful. You might realize that wiping the bathroom counter gives you more peace than folding laundry, or the opposite. Maybe clearing the kitchen table feels more doable, while mopping the floor doesn't. This is how you build momentum, by choosing the right task for your energy and your brain. And the cool thing is, it's different for everybody. There is no one-size-fits-all ADHD home solution. That's what makes coaching so powerful. I help you customize what actually works for you and your home. That's exactly what we do inside the 7-day ADHD Home Reset. Create simple, quick wins around home tasks. I'll drop the link for that program in the show notes. And if you're not sure where to begin, my 5 Sneaky Clutter Hotspots freebie is a great place to start. It walks you through 5 common overwhelm zones and gives you simple ADHD-friendly tips to reset each one. You can grab that in the show notes too. So let me tell you a story. One of my clients inside the 7-day ADHD home reset was completely stuck on sorting her mail. Every day she'd walk past the growing piles on the counter and kitchen table, feeling more and more overwhelmed. She kept telling herself it would take forever, so she avoided it. We tried something simple. I asked her to write down how long she thought it would take, and then actually time it. She guessed 45 minutes. It took her 20. And that moment changed everything. She went from task paralysis to progress, all because she had a clearer picture of what was actually doable. What felt huge in her mind ended up being totally manageable. That one win gave her momentum to tackle the next space. And that's what ADHD-friendly support is all about. Breaking it down so you can finally take action without burning out. Here's what I want you to take away from today. You don't have to do it all. Pick the home task that makes the biggest impact. Most tasks take way less time than we think. One small win can shift everything. You're not behind in your home, and you're not failing. So if you're ready to clear some clutter and feel more in control at your home, here are 2 simple steps for you. Grab my free guide, 5 Sneaky Clutter Hotspots and ADHD-Friendly Fixes. You'll find quick wins in the most common messy zones like your counters, nightstand, and entryway. Check out the 7-day ADHD home reset. I'll help you create a simple rhythm for home tasks and clear one small hotspot without the pressure to do it all in just 7 days. You don't need a full overhaul. Just one small reset can make a big difference. And you don't have to do this alone. Let me help make it easier for you. You will find both the freebie and information on my program in the show notes. Well, that's it for today, friend. If this episode spoke to you, will you send it to a friend who needs it too? It's always comforting to know we're not the only ones struggling. And if you have a second, leaving a quick review helps me reach more ADHD women who need support with their homes. Remember, one small shift at a time creates momentum. You're doing better than you think, and I'm so proud of you. See you next week on the Gentle Reset for another weekly 3.